this week on a Bubble Chat.
If they want to go their own separate way, then this is America and they are free to do that.
Is it a money grab or is it a copyright infringement case?
She went on the real daytime to speak up for the first time about her about a lawsuit that she filed against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty.
She's 19, not 15, so she's an adult.
Hopefully it'll mend the bridges, and they can start working together again.
Under all the circumstances, I think you should be able to charge second-degree murder.
I can't see your mom camping. No, there's no way. No. She camping in a log cabin somewhere.
That bitch drinking champagne and chocolate strawberries. I'm getting her big toe sucked.
Welcome, dear listeners, to the Bubble Chat, where we dive headfirst into the captivating world of ideas, opinions, and everything that makes the human and mind ever sent. Join us as we embark on an exhilarating journey through the shimmering spheres of insightful dialogue. You may have noticed that Mom's not here with us today because she is camping. But don't worry, we still have a lot of topics.
Camping? Is she glamping or is she camping?
Camping.
Oh, I can't imagine your mom camping.
Your mama ain't camping.
She camping or glamping? Because glamping,
She's
I can
camping.
see her glamping.
She's not camping. She's not camping.
She is.
Oh.
I told you that bitch ain't camping.
Oh shit! Oh,
Y'all be believing anything.
that's what I'm saying. I can't believe that Shay would be going camping. Shit.
Bitch in a hotel room, a 5-star hotel.
I can't see your mom camping. No, there's no way. No. She camping in a log cabin somewhere.
That bitch drinking champagne and chocolate strawberries. I'm getting her big toe sucked.
Hey, we need to get back on track.
I'm just telling you.
No, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
can't imagine.
Wait, this is the introduction. This is a new introduction. Joanne,
Mm.
do you really believe your mama camping?
Yes.
Yeah, and I got all my teeth. She ain't camping. All right. Who she go camping with?
Wanye.
Who?
Juan and Wanye.
Juan and Wanye. Who's that? Who is Juan and Wanye?
A friend I met, and Wanye is one son.
A friend, is that a girl or a boy?
A boy.
That bitch ain't camping. Anyhow, let me get on with the introduction here. Well, look, this is a podcast where sometimes we just get it popping, as you can see, like a bottle of curiosity and bullshit. Anyhow, we're here to sprinkle and sparkle with our foolishness and talk about some interesting topics that hope you find interesting, and if you don't, maybe just us talking about it makes it interesting to you. Who am I? I'm just somebody's mama, somebody's auntie, somebody's friend, somebody's nightmare, but I'm not your nightmare. So make sure that wherever you listen to us, whatever platform, My nephew's going to tell you what the platforms are because I'm too old to know what all these damn platforms are.
It's on YouTube.
What? Huh?
It's on YouTube. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon Music, and it's on Google Podcasts.
That part. Wherever you listen to us, listen to us. I mean, everybody need a little foolery in their life, a little giggle, a little eye candy. I mean, I may not be your cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea. And that eye candy over there is my cup of tea. And my glass of orange juice. Mm-hmm. Slurp, slurp. All right. Ruben, you can take over with your part.
All right. So grab your favorite beverage. Hopefully you're drinking something good, whether it's soda. I don't drink soda anymore, but drink a refreshing cup of tea, maybe some champagne, and get ready to listen to some foolishness, listen to us talk about some of these topics, give our hot takes, give us our opinions. Some of us is going to be some foolishness, I know, because I have some wild ass opinions that don't always agree with the rest of the show. So I hope you listen, enjoy, and maybe you'll be inspired or you just laugh or enjoy the show. So
Or
with
all
that
the
being
above.
said,
Yep, all of us. And we're going to talk about some Disney. We always
we
gonna talk
always talk about Disney. I love it, Joanne. I love talking about Disney.
Well,
what we do, what we got to do for my nephew. He loves some Disney.
yeah, but we're gonna probably save that for season 2 episode.
we always got a story about Disney, Joanne. We always do.
We love Disney though, because you
I know. That's why I'm saying.
We're gonna start talking about Tia Mowry divorce.
Yes.
This is a happy topic.
I can't stop laughing. Oh. Oh.
One second, y'all. All right, I'm going to present the first topic now. So, in our first topic today, Sister alumni Tia Mowry has officially resolved her divorce and she won't pay a single penny in child support to her ex-husband. For those who may have not been aware, in October 2022, Tia Mowry initiated divorce proceedings against her husband of 14 years, Corey Hardwick, in a Monday filing in Los Angeles, and the divorce was finalized this March. According to Yahoo Entertainment, new legal documents obtained by the blast indicate that Mowry and Corey Hardwick have reached a mutual agreement that will enable them to provide ongoing support for their children. In the documents, the former couple has consented to share legal and physical custody of their 2 children. Specifically, they will divide the expenses involved raising their family, including private school and tuition and extracurricular activity fees. I'm curious to know your thoughts on this.
I mean, I was in a marriage, and it's really not none of my business. But if he was unhappy, she was unhappy, or one of them was happy, and they wanted to go their own separate ways, then this is America, and they are free to do that. I think it's great that they're going to co-parent and they're going to share the expenses of their children and the custody. And I hope the children grow up feeling loved by both parents and feel stable and all that good stuff. That's my take on it. You are not free to leave me, Ruben. I just want you to know that, you stuck.
Okay, I hear that. So I was reading a little into the story, and so they were married for 14 years and together for 22 years. And they had a a premarital agreement that she wouldn't pay spousal support. So it was upheld, and I applaud that it was upheld, and I think that's good on them. I also think it's good that they're focused on the children. Something that I found interesting in their divorce settlement there was that neither parent can have a significant other around their kids unless they're in a serious relationship until after 6 months. So I guess what I'm saying is they can't be exposed to their children until they've been there for 6 months. Like they can't have people coming in and out and be in the children's lives unless it's more than 6 months. So there are a couple of stipulations that I find interesting, and then nobody overnight unless they've been in a committed relationship for over 6 months with the children around. So again, a couple of stipulations both of them had agreed to. So, I think it's good that they're going to co-parent and they're going to be in the children's lives, raising the children together. And 22 years is a long time to be together, and 14 years is a long time to be married.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully they do the right thing for the children, and that's the biggest part of it is doing the right thing for the children.
Yeah, like I've been seeing in most cases when famous celebrities are getting divorced that they're either good friends and they like co-parent, but have their have a mother take care of their child for a little bit, and then have ex relative ex spouse take care of their child for a little while. I've also experienced co-parenting too, from my point of view, where we would be staying with mom for 1 week and then we would be staying with dad for 1 week. So yeah, I never knew about co-parenting until I thought about it, and I mean, I of course wish Tia nothing but the best, and hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, that's my 5 cents. Well, moving forward, the Walt Disney Company is currently enmeshed in another devastating legal conflict, and this time it centers around the phenomenally acclaimed masterpiece Toy Story 3. This animated gem, undoubtedly considered one of the most extraordinary and successful films in the animation realm, has become the focal point of a high-stakes legal drama. According to an article from Inside the Magic, the Disney lawsuit has brought forth by New Jersey toy creator Randy Obstles, right, who asserts the character Lotso Huggin' Bear from Toy Story 3, voiced by the late legendary actor Ned Beatty. For those who may not be familiar with what a Lotso Huggin' Bear is, it is a magenta teddy bear who recently smells like strawberries every time we give him a hug. I was got one of those. But anyways, Randy claimed that the teddy bear has infringed upon her company's product, the Lotso Hugging Bear, a wearable stuffed animal, in terms of trademark infringement, as this case appears to be quite straightforward and clear cut. Astro's lawsuit against Disney has been dismissed twice previously, once in 2021 and again last year. However, the Supreme Court recently ruled against the Rogers test, no relation to Marvel's Captain America, essentially stating that a parody product may not automatically receive First Amendment protections, considering that Disney Pixar has actively and sold real life lots of hugging bears, which could be considered with actual lots of hugs bear. The situation has become quite complex, guys. Any thoughts regarding Disney facing this lawsuit?
Hmm.
So before the show, I was reading the court cases, and the Supreme Court just overturned. Supreme Court's been doing a lot of weird shit lately.
And correct shit too.
A lot of corrupt shit too. Yes.
Stuff too. Some good stuff too. It's been a healthy mix of bad and good.
But this is interesting because it came about because they sold a dog toy that looked like a Jack Daniels bottle, and so they brought up this saying that this bear shouldn't be exempt from this lawsuit. Now, I tried to find a picture of the lots of hugging bear that was sold, and I couldn't find one. So I was trying to figure out. I know they still have the copyright, but I was still trying to find a picture of it to compare the two to see how similar they were, and see, because that's saying the name, sure, I get it, but are they similar in how they look? That's what I wanted to really see, but I couldn't find a picture in my quick internet search. Couldn't find one. I couldn't find anything from the people that are suing. I couldn't find anything from them.
Here's what it looks like. Let me change the settings.
That's what the Toy Story looks like. Yes, I get that, but I'm talking about what the original bear looks like. I'm talking about the bear that the people that made their bear looks like. That's what I was looking for, to compare the two. So I get what the Toy Story bear looks like. What I was looking for was what the original bear that was produced in 1994 looked like. And I saw some other parodies. There's a Chinese parody of the bear. So are they going to sue that Chinese company as well? That's making lots of hugging bears as well. That's actually making a similar bear to them that actually hugs a body. Are they going to sue them too? Because that's similar to what they're doing. Or are they just going to go after the $1 billion company that is going to make them more money? So I guess is it a money grab or is it a copyright infringement case? So, and I think both of them are valid, but they should be also looking at that Chinese website that I looked at that had what I think would be what they're looking for is something that is similar to what they're worried about, is something that is exactly that hugs your body, that you can wear, that hugs your body, as opposed to a bear that doesn't look like anything that you were describing that you can wear or hug your body. That's just a damn bear that you squeeze and smells like strawberries. But that's just my layman ass term, my non-lawyer going to school viewpoint. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think like what's crazy about this is that when the Toy Story franchise started to exist, I noticed that they started to use use toys from other companies like Mr. Potato Head, and then so I'm curious to know. I mean, like I think they probably will like paid the company, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not that much of a researcher, so I really don't understand it all. But I do understand, like when it comes to like using like copyrighted stuff, you pay for the company, like basically like on a movie budget, like because like there, from what I can understand, and from what I know so far, is that if you're going to like use a prop such as the one from such as the vapor rub. I don't know if you can see. Okay, for the vapor rub, they have to like put like tape on. Either they have to like put a tape on it, or just show like a blue jar of vapor rub without the labeling.
You know your mama's black. You got vapor rub.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think you're right. You would think that they would have did research and would have paid them some money or something, but who knows?
Yeah.
Any, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Hold on.
Oh wait, I think we can.
Now we can.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
I thought I was about to get off early. All right, so all right. So now we're going to touch on a story. Well, I should say a petition brewing in the exclusive town neighborhood Hidden Hills.
Well, we're missing a story.
What story are we missing?
So Washington drivers paying over $5 for gas.
We ain't got to pay $5, but we all got to fill up our tanks. We all trying to fill. Well, not all of us, but some of us be worried about filling up the tank. Like I told somebody that I needed some gas, and my light is on, and I still ain't got no gas in my car.
Well, you should have took your ass to get gas this morning. You was up early this morning. You could have got gas this morning. I asked you if you wanted to get gas in the morning. I'll get up and get gas for you in the morning. So in Washington State, by the way, where we used to live, that expensive ass state, they're paying up to $5 in gas now. It's the highest in the nation, more than California. $5. Can you imagine $5 in Washington State?
Stop acting like we ain't never paid $5 or even $6 a gallon for gas, because we have.
We have, but I was reading the story. So they're paying $5. They've upped 32 cents in the past month. It's up to $4.93, over 7 cents more than California. But I was reading what makes it interesting about why it's so high is they got supply lines that read only north to south. So you don't think about it, but they don't have, because of the Rockies, they're stuck there. So they don't have the ability to get gas up there. But they're also, what's that?
They got a good commuter system, and they can ride bikes to work. They got buses that go every which way. They got the train. I mean, them people, they can drive their feet to work. Some of the
They
people
can, but people don't like to drive. That place had so many cars.
It did, but it got so many buses. It got so many trains. They can get to work.
Well, it's been a long time since you've been there, so
Uber yourself 6 miles to work.
people don't like to give up their autonomy.
It's not even that big. That place is not even that big like that. They got a good public transportation situation. It's not like if it was like $5 gas, somewhere that don't have no really public buses like where we live.
Like Texas?
Huh?
Don't have sidewalks to walk on?
Yeah, like it's not like a place like that. It's like like there's public transportation. Cry me a river. I don't pay that $5-6 when I lived over there in the DMV. Cry me a river.
Yeah. DMV was terrible too.
Terrible. And the taxes too. They need to be crying about them taxes they be paying. Tax you left and right.
Yeah, DMV was terrible. Now that was another place.
They ain't even got no good Mexican food.
Yeah, but they did have that damn chicken. El Pollo Rico. Oh, you talking about Washington State?
Yes.
Oh.
They did not have no good Mexican food. You go to
they had good sushi though, man. They had good sushi.
Yeah, when you went to a Mexican restaurant, it was Peruvian, it was El Salvadorian, it was everything else but Mexican. Tell me I'm a lie.
What they have? We went to that one. There's that one place.
That don't count.
No, there was one place we went. There was one place. I forgot. It was in Everett. We went. There was decent.
In Everett is Washington State. I'm talking about the DMV. What we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. You were looking at me crazy when I said, "Oh, El Pollo Rico was good," but it was not Mexican. I didn't say Mexican. We talking about two different places now.
You confused.
You confused. That's you always confused.
Well, shit. I'm an old black lady. I'm gonna stay confused and I'm gonna stay right.
All right. So now you can talk about your sex offender story.
All right. Back to the truck. What? Okay, I feel sorry for the people. That's a lie. I don't feel sorry for you. Pay your $5 of gas or walk them feet. That's my 2 cents.
Oh
my gosh. You have any thoughts on Washington State?
That's my handsome nephew in the background.
You have any thoughts on Washington State and their gas prices, Jawan?
Nope.
No.
Other than now I know why I don't now want to drive a car.
Gas is expensive. There's a lot of shit that's expensive about driving a car. But driving's fun.
I mean, you gotta.
Except when not to use driving.
You gotta pay the car insurance.
Wait! Your uncle's trying to start something. What did you just say?
Sorry.
I said I love you. I said I love you.
I love you too.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Oh, that was your story about sex offenders.
All right. It's time to talk about the exclusive neighborhood, city, town, Hidden Hills. For those of you who don't know, Hidden Hills is in, I think, the San Monaco Mountains? Mountains. But anyhow, it's in like LA County. It's next to Los Angeles, and then also close by Calabasas. You know Calabasas, where the Kardashians live. And I think Jeffree Star used to live there too. And some other rich people live there. A lot of rich people live there. But anyhow, make a long story short, Nicki Minaj, one of the greatest rappers of all time, married a man who happens to be he was found guilty of some version of rape. I believe the young lady was a minor. He is a registered sex offender. And there is a petition. Is someone breaking in? Do I need to call 911?
No. That's just my idea, brother.
Don't do him like that. He's welcome to live. So anyhow, one of the neighbors started a petition, because they don't want a registered sex offender in their gated community. My question is, I haven't, I don't live there, so I haven't, did that, that marker where you can see whether there's registered sex offenders. My question is she doing that for all the sex offenders in Hidden Hills, or is she just worried about the new sex offender who's moved in there? Because I'm sure he can't be the only sex offender living in Hidden Hills. I mean, there's a lot of sex offenders who have a lot of money. They're all throughout Hollywood, and Hollywood is located in LA and in LA County, and Hidden Hills is also part of LA County. So, I mean, the logic is there. They probably got more than one sex offender. So, my curiosity, I don't want to live next door to the rapist either. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to live next door to a rapist. But I also know that if a person has paid his lawyers and did his jail time and gotten out, he pretty much, unless it's next to a school or close by a school, he can pretty much live where he wants to live. So, I don't really know what this petition is about.
Well, you know what that's about, right?
I mean, I'm not going to say it because, I don't want to be accused of pulling the card. But yes, I know what it's about, and you know what's it about.
So yeah.
I wonder if Woody Allen moved to her neighborhood if she would have a problem with it.
Probably not, because it's Woody Allen.
What about that Scientologist that just got convicted, that after Danny, whatever?
Oh, Masterson?
Yeah. Would she petition that?
Probably not.
To figure it out. Or what about if that man, Harvey Weinstein, moved into her neighborhood? He might have had a house there too there. Who knows? I'm just saying. It's just mighty funny to me.
Yeah, Dolly.
So I don't know, Mr. Petty. I just think that Nicki Minaj is a great rapper. That's who she married. That's her business. As long as he's not, I'm not really concerned about which. As long as he's not a menace to society, he's paying his dues, and he's not going to reoffend, I really don't care. I don't know whether he will or won't. I'm not saying that. I just think it's odd that there's a petition going around.
Yeah, I think I remember when one of the alleged victims, Jennifer Huff, she went on the Real Daytime to speak up for the first time about her about a lawsuit that she filed against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, and I think she was sexually assaulted back in 1994. I believe, and then she told her story. And there have been multiple claims saying that she might have lied or something like that. And when I was watching the interview with the real, I started to believe that what she had to go through, but I think from what I can remember, she claimed that she never dated Kenneth Petty. And, here's the thing: sexual assault, it goes to show you, sexual assault can happen. Is real. First of all, it can happen to anyone, and it can happen to females. It can happen to males. It can happen to anyone. And so yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Well, I want to say that I've never doubted the victim. I believe her story. He was found guilty. So it's not about me doubting whether he did it or not. But what I'm saying is he was convicted. And I understand that the victim is going to live what she went through for her rest of her life. I totally understand that. What I'm talking about is he has done his jail time. He's a registered sex offender. He's moved into his neighborhood because his wife can afford to live in this neighborhood. It's not next to a school. So I don't understand that's why there's a registered sex offender, so you know who's living in your neighborhood. But my question is, why is this happening specifically to him? Because I do not believe that he is the only sex offender living in Hidden Hills. That's my focus. And I don't think it should be. I think you should let people live what they're going to live. If they're not next to a school and you don't suspect that they're targeting your child or any other child in the community or young women, whatever, their proclivity is, whoever they prey upon, I don't think it's any of your business where they live. It's public knowledge. You know they live there, but why create a petition? What's the point of the petition? To me, it's almost like a witch hunt or like a mob.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
We're just a plethora of information, aren't we? And opinions on this. But anyhow, I'm just curious about it. But I just want to make it clear, I do believe the victim.
Yeah. Listeners, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into engaging topics right after this short intermission. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to the Bubble Chat. Now let's shift our focus to our next captivating topic, the film No Hard Feelings. Okay, so for the listeners who may not be acquainted with this gem, the movie unveils the tale of Maddie, a downtrodden Uber driver, played by Jennifer Lawrence, who finds herself entangled in a complex situation where her vehicle is impounded, and then she receives an tempting offer to date Percy, played by Andrew Barth Feldman, in exchange for a brand new car. The film has recently incurred social media backlash due to what appears to be a creepy concept, with online critics expressing concerns over Lauren's character's attempt to seduce a significantly younger character. For context, Maddie's character is 32 years old, while Percy's character is merely 19 years old. Writer-director Gene Stumpnitsky, I hope I said it right, confidently reassures audiences that they won't be disgusted by the film, as he shares during an interview with THR, I don't know why I said that, with the red carpet at the New York screening. He mentions that they took precautions to handle the potential unpleasantness with care, avoiding any overwhelming ick factor. He also adopted a humanistic approach, which in his view is best to approach to tackle such themes. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the controversy surrounding this film, guys. What are your thoughts?
What's the controversy?
They were like, from what I could tell, it looks like they're mad, that the relationship is like Maddie, who was the character of the film, is way older than Percy, because like Maddie is 32 and Percy is 19. So they were like,
he's 19, not 15, so she's an adult. She's responsible for taking care of herself if her parents don't want to provide for her. She can drive. She can serve in the military.
No, he's the 19-year-old.
He's the 19 and she's the 34. So he's a grown ass. I mean, he's not a fully cooked grown man, but I don't understand what the issue is. He's an adult. He's 19. He's an adult. And if it was a female, she would be an adult. What's the problem? Is there any physical abuse? Is there any emotional abuse? Financial abuse?
Yeah,
I don't understand the controversy. There's been May and December.
honestly.
There's been May and December relationship for a long time, and I don't have a problem with them as long as they're not abusive. It's not any of my business, but my opinion is with any relationship, as long as it's not abusive,
Right.
There's two consenting adults, what the issue is.
Right. I'm trying to figure that out too. What are you talking about?
No, it's all, it goes, these people always have something to be upset about. People need to be upset about it.
They really mad that Jennifer Lawrence looked better than a lot of these 19-year-olds. That's what they mad about.
That was another thing. People were upset that she got naked in the movie, and they were like, does she have to get naked? And then it was like, I guess there was like, it wasn't even like they were focused on her being naked in the movie. It was like a quick skinny dipping episode, like a moment, and they didn't focus on her body. But it's like people are upset about shit to be upset about shit. Like it's just ridiculous sometimes.
I'm sorry. Just let me know when y'all at my 2 cents.
Yeah, I just get tired of hearing it. It's like, have you watched the movie? Have people watched the movie? If they watch the movie, if they don't watch the movie, don't watch the movie. If you're not going to watch it, don't watch it. Turn the shit off.
Right.
If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you're going to watch it, watch it.
Then get up and go.
That's the reality of it all. It's like a few years ago, there was that faux outrage about that movie Cuties. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
And people were upset about these girls. It was like a strange movie. It was about this African girl who moved to, she was an immigrant and moved to Paris, and they were like this uproar about these underage girls being dressed up in like dance outfits, and it was being marketed to pedophiles, and everybody was upset about the movie. And all this stupid shit was being said about the movie before they even watched the movie. All these people, all this faux outrage about this movie, and nobody even watched the movie. And yeah, there was some stupid shit in the movie. The girl was a dummy. The little girl, she was an idiot. But there's plenty of girls at her age that are idiots. But there was nothing done that you could say was marketed to pedophiles. And there was nothing that was done that could be said that was marketed to pedophiles throughout that entire movie that was being said. So I just was like, but people were on my Facebook, and people were like, I'm quitting my Netflix. How dare Netflix do this? How dare they? It's like all this faux outrage because one person says it, and then it just balloons into this shit, and nobody has watched the movie. And then you watch the movie and you're like, oh my God, this African woman who directed the movie made a pretty decent film about coming of age. people trying to figure out themselves in a different society and then coming back to their own heritage at the end of the movie. So watch the movie before you make an opinion.
Right.
That's my ultimate. That's my ultimate. Where my, sometimes I go on and on and on, but that was my ultimate point: is before we get off on these, make our opinions before we watch a movie. Maybe watch the movie before you have a judgment about the movie.
A parallel would be your anti-critical race theory, but you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
Or what the point of it is, or what it's trying to convey. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything else about No Hard Feelings? I've seen the previews. It looks kind of funny especially when that boy punches her in the neck. I think in the throat. Yeah, it looks kind of funny. Even I bust out laughing when we saw that preview. So it does look kind of funny. Probably wait till it comes on cable though, because it doesn't seem like I would go to the movie and watch it. But that's neither here nor there. So up next, we have I guess the BET Awards were this Sunday. I don't know if they were aired this Sunday or if they were just shot. I don't know if they're live. It's been a long time since I watched the BET Hip Hop Awards or whatever they were. But
BET Awards.
BET Awards. Offset and Quavo joined forces in a surprise performance paying tribute to their late bandmate Takeoff, who tragically lost his life last November in Houston, Texas. This touching homage took place during this year's BET Awards, marking the first reunion since the disbanding of the Migos, following the release of their fourth and most recent studio album, Culture 3, in 2021, also serving as their final album. During the award show, the curtain raised on a dimly lit stage. Two figures emerged from the shadows, Quavo and Offset standing before a striking image of a space shuttle as Takeoff's recording of the verse from the song Hotel Lobby began, originally recorded by Quavo on the album Uncle and Few. After their show-stopping performance, EG caught up with Offset and Quavo backstage to gauge their reaction to the surprise spotlight on the BET stage. And they said, "We pulled together rocket power," Quavo shared. Offset expressed that the performance meant everything to them. What are your thoughts on this performance?
I thought it was honestly amazing. They lost a member because he was gunshot fatally. And, I think it's really a way to keep basically Takeoff's legacy going. I don't have much to say. Any thoughts, Uncle Ruben?
Well, I like some Migos songs, and it was sad to hear about him being shot, Takeoff being shot. So I think it's good that they had a tribute. We're able to perform a tribute to him. But yeah, it's great to be able to memorialize a member at an award show, and them to put their bad blood behind them, because there's a lot of that between Quavo and Offset. So to be able to come together and perform together and remember Takeoff. So hopefully it'll mend the bridges, and they can start working together again, because some of their songs are pretty good. So that's all I got.
Any thoughts?
My thoughts are I didn't see it. Groups disband all the time. Whether it's creative differences, personality differences, financial differences, bullshit, miscommunication, different work ethics. So groups disband all the time. Families have disagreements and stop talking to each other for a while or forever. What I will say is, even though I didn't see the performance, when I have time, I'm gonna try to catch it on demand. But I'm happy that they, as family and as former group members, they could come together and celebrate a very talented artist who lost his life to unnecessary gun violence. He's gone too soon, and I hope their performance is part of their healing. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next topic, mind if I pause the recording really quick, because I noticed that Eve's screen is like blank ink, and we can hear her, but we can't. We can hear her, but we can't for some reason see her. I don't know why.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see you now.
My screen has timed up because I'm not really looking at it because I can't see y'all.
Well, yeah, but we're glad that your camera is now working. Because I don't know why it happened, but we just like talk and just pretend that it never happened,
Mm-hmm.
But we're glad that your camera is now responding to you finally.
Well, I can't see y'all still, but y'all can see me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we move on to the next topic then?
Is that me?
I guess I could read the next one.
Okay.
So up next, we have prosecutors have determined that there's insufficient evidence to pursue murder charges against Susan Lawrence in the connection with the shooting death of Ajiki A.J. Owens, as reported by WESH. This news was announced on Monday by State Attorney William Gladson, who stated that Lawrence now faces formal manslaughter charges. The 58-year-old is alleged to have shot Owens through an unopened door in Ocala, Florida. The tragic incident took place on June 2nd, with Owens, 35, fatally shot in the presence of her child. According to Fox 35 Orlando, Lawrence could still face up to 30 years in prison. However, she's granted bail in the amount of $154,000 on Monday. Portland Lawrence informed the judge that she only had $1,700 and remains incarcerated at the Marion County Jail as of this time the article was published. Authorities have charged Lawrence with manslaughter with a firearm and assault. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this recent update.
Any?
I'm not a law expert, so all I can say is that I don't know what they're basing it on. Again, I'm not a law expert, so hold on a minute. You guys can't see me again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just frozen.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm not a lawyer. No legal expertise here. I just think that if under all the circumstances, I think you should be able to charge second-degree murder. But again, I'm not an expert. That she's being charged with something is half the battle. That's just my, I'm just still praying for her children and her family, and that's all I can say about it.
I don't have anything to say about this other than we just got a lot more work to do. It's just what it is.
Yeah, we had talked about this. I had told you that when she had made that phone call to 911, and when she was looking at that, when she was on her phone, the cops had allowed her to be on her phone. she was looking up ways to try to find a way around this. And so I had already told you that she was working her way to a manslaughter charge, as opposed to not that I'm happy with her manslaughter charge. And I definitely know that she had intentions of killing that woman by pulling that gun out and all that stuff. So, but she knew what to say and how to say it. And so at least her ass still in jail. So, but I agree. I'm not a law, like you said, I'm not no legal expert, but I definitely think that she's full of shit and should be in jail for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have JT versus Little Uzi Vert. This should be a
The
tickle.
battle of the rappers.
All right. Our final topic for tonight brings us to an epic rap battle. Things escalated between JT and Little Uzi Vert at the 2023 BET Awards. Several videos circulating online captured the moment when the City Girls rapper threw her cell phone at Uzi while delivering a verbal lashing. A highly retweeted Twitter thread suggests that Ice Spice is involved. However, sources inside JT can't disclose to a news outlet on Monday, June 26th, that there's no actual beef between the two female rappers. In fact, they attribute JT's outburst to frustration caused by losing her seat after audience members moved around. Videos of JT whacking Uzi Vert with her phone during the BET Awards Sunday night have gone viral, with her accusing him of being a groupie. Fans speculated that her anger was directed towards Uzi's performance, where he referenced Ice Spice in his lyrics. I got a nice wife. We came off twice. She got a little afro. She looks like Ice Spice. Now we're eager to hear what your thoughts are on the fiery encounter. I may have a rap career or a singing one. I don't know. What y'all think?
Both.
At least you have a day job. I think, I don't know. People be just fucking making shit up, man. People just got nothing else better to do but to fucking create drama. Like, get a fucking life. And I don't mean JT and Little Uzi Vert. I mean people beyond them and Ice Spice. I mean other people that don't have anything else to do, who live vicariously or who live for the retweet, who live for the favorited tweet or liked tweet or hearted tweet or whatever you want to call it nowadays. Or live for the engagements. There's so much more out there than to be on Twitter that much, to live your life on social media, to need that engagement. It's okay to put the phone down. It's okay to not need that engagement from other people, because those people don't care about you. Those people, they're going to move on. They don't really, they're like you said, there ain't no beef between them. They're going to live their lives. They're not thinking about you and your long threaded tweet about them, and you hitting JT hitting Uzi Vert about with the phone. You took all that time to write it, and you got a 1,000,000,000 retweets. Hey, that good for you. But they still making more money than you, and they still looking at you like, okay, we don't even care. But what do you
She
got?
cared when she threw that phone though.
Well, yeah, he did. I'm sure. Your phone is, yeah, I'm sure. But
Some went on there, but that's when you're in the public eye. If you're in the public eye, you just know that there's just some things you're gonna do, and it's gonna be newsworthy. So you either
or
choose to
tweet
do it or
worthy.
you don't. Tea-worthy, newsworthy, social media worthy. It is what it is. But you get to perform. You get to make. In one night you can make what the average person makes in a year. So that comes with some baggage. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying we all know
Sure,
it
I
comes with
agree
some
with
baggage.
you. It comes with some baggage, but I'm just saying, it's like, what I'm just saying is like the average person who's tweeting that it's like, how many, a long threaded tweet about the incident, like, okay, you took 35-40 minutes to.
Yeah, but that's their account and they can do that. And there's nothing wrong with
Sure,
that if that gets their job. If that gets their rocks off, that's fine. I mean, I'm fine
fix
with it.
your
But these
fix your
people,
camera.
um, but these people, um, these people, they can do that. It's their account. I really don't have a problem with it. I just, I have a problem with more people get obsessed and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it happened. People have the freedom to, what do you call it, tweet about it, IG, Instagram about it, or TikTok about it, or Snapchat about it, whatever else, whatever platforms. There's so many platforms now. I don't know, but you can do whatever you want about it. It is what it is. It's part of the entertainment game or whatever. So
Sure. We used to, well, I used to tweet about that damn show all the time.
I got you. But again, it's just it just I I think the issue is their behavior. And, they're adults. Is it appropriate behavior to throw your phone? No, but she can afford a new one.
Mm.
Yeah, of course. And she could get what? No, that was Young Miami. I was gonna say, get Diddy to buy a new one. Maybe she could get Young Miami to have Diddy buy her a new phone. So
She can buy her own new phone. She be all right.
yeah, but
What's your thoughts?
Um,
Nephew?
well, yeah, like if I don't know much of a story, so but I will say like it's always like celebrities or musicians that get heated, like and they end up getting viral, and I wouldn't be surprised if this situation that JTV and what's his name? I forgot their
Little
name.
Uzi Vert?
Yeah, and Lil. I'm just gonna call them Lil because it's it's a little bit hard to say their name. Yeah, and I'm saying they them pronouns because that's what a Lil identifies. They're gender non-conforming from according to Wikipedia.
Oh, my bad. So, she threw her phone at they. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I have to tell you something. I don't even know what little Uzi Vert raps.
I just
he
want to
sings
rock.
that I wanna rock or
I just want to
whatever.
rock.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah, that's
I
my
like
favorite
that
song.
song.
I just have for those of you who care, most of you don't, but for those who care, maybe point one of you, um,
I think you're frozen again.
I just want to say that I'm only listening to Beyonce right now, only Beyonce in high rotation.
Oh
So
my
I don't
God.
pretty much know what anybody else sings or raps about. I just listen to Beyonce for right now.
That's why I don't let her drive when I'm in the car, because I get to dictate the music. Yes.
Because I only listen to Beyonce right now. Just want everyone to know that. I'm preparing for the concert.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Your thoughts on that, nephew?
I'm happy for you and Uncle Ruben that you're going to the Beyonce concert. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you. Well, I think that's all we have. We hope that Little Uzi Vert, wherever they are, is okay after that cell phone event. Ruben, you want to say, you want to do the sign off?
Yes. That concludes this captivating, exhilarating, most enjoyable episode of the Bubble Chat. I hope you enjoyed us in our foolery, because I enjoyed laughing today. I think we made Joanne cry a little bit from laughing too much earlier when we were talking about his mom and her non-camping ass. So remember, please follow
I'm trying
us.
to figure out what glamping is.
Glamping. You figure out what glamping is? Glamping is glamorous camping. Which means yes. Glamorous camping. Yes. Yeah, that's what glamping is. So it's not really camping. Yeah. So as we sign off today, remember to follow us we are on Apple Podcasts. We are on Spotify Podcasts. We are on YouTube. We are on every damn podcast place that you can find a podcast. So follow us. But also, when you follow us, listen to us, provide feedback, we like the engagement. Well, Jawan likes the engagement.
We all like the engagement too, Uncle Ruben.
Was that?
We all like the engagement too. It's not just me, it's everybody.
Everybody likes the engagement, but also it helps us provide us direction, ask us questions, give us input on where we can go, how you see where we can move forward with this podcast, because any suggestion would help us move forward, because we want to make this platform not just for us, but for also you as the viewer, listener, to entertain you and see how we can grow this platform into a bigger and more entertaining platform so that you could get the most out of it. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, and thank you for listening. And as always, keep popping them bubbles.
Yeah, keep popping them bubbles. All right, bye guys.